What if I told you that tonight, your brain will create an entire world just for you? You'll see people who aren't there, visit places that don't exist, feel fear, joy, love, or grief so real that for a few moments you won't question any of it. Then you'll wake up, and most of that world will disappear before breakfast. It's strange, isn't it? Evolution usually gets rid of things that waste energy. Yet every night, while your body rests, your brain spends precious resources creating stories you'll barely remember. So why would nature keep something so mysterious? And what are dreams really trying to do? Dreams aren't just bizarre nighttime movies. They quietly influence your emotions, your memories, your creativity, and sometimes even the decisions you make the next day. Think about it. Have you ever solved a problem after sleeping on it? Woken up feeling anxious without knowing why? Or had a dream so vivid that it stayed with you for years? Those moments aren't random. They're clues. For thousands of years, humans believed dreams were messages from gods, visions of the future, or glimpses into another world. Ancient civilizations treated dreams with incredible respect. Kings made decisions based on them. Priests interpreted them. Entire myths were built around them. Then, science arrived. Researchers began placing sleeping volunteers into laboratories, measuring brain activity, eye movements, and breathing. What they found was even stranger than the myths. Your brain isn't shutting down while you sleep. In many ways, it's incredibly busy. During a stage called REM sleep, your eyes move rapidly beneath your eyelids. Your muscles are temporarily paralyzed, so you don't physically act out your dreams. But inside your skull, parts of your brain become highly active, almost like you're awake. Except one important area slows down. The prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for logic and critical thinking, becomes less active. That's why, inside a dream, flying feels perfectly normal. Talking animals don't seem unusual, and impossible events make complete sense. Meanwhile, emotional regions of the brain remain highly active. Dreams don't care about logic. They care about feelings. But here's what almost nobody realizes. Scientists no longer think dreams are just meaningless images flashing across your mind. Many researchers believe they're helping your brain do one of its most important jobs: sorting your memories. Imagine your brain as a massive library after a busy day. Books are scattered everywhere. Some contain important lessons. Others are useless receipts and advertisements. Sleep may be the librarian deciding what stays on the shelves and what gets thrown away. Studies suggest that while you sleep, your brain strengthens some memories, weakens others, and connects ideas that seemed unrelated during the day. That's one reason people sometimes wake up with fresh solutions to difficult problems. Your sleeping brain has been making unexpected connections all night. History is filled with stories like this. The chemist Auguste Kekulé famously said the structure of the benzene molecule came to him after dreaming of a snake biting its own tail. While stories like this can become simplified over time, they capture something researchers have observed repeatedly. Sleep can support creative insight. Sometimes the answer appears only after the conscious mind steps aside. But memory isn't the only thing dreams may be working on. There's another possibility, one that's deeply connected to survival. Imagine you're safely asleep, yet your brain creates a nightmare where you're being chased. Why? Some psychologists have proposed what's called the threat simulation idea. The theory suggests dreams may allow the brain to rehearse dangerous situations in a safe environment, almost like a flight simulator for real life. The evidence isn't conclusive, and scientists continue to debate exactly how important this function is. But it raises an incredible thought. Your worst nightmare might actually be your brain practicing how to protect you. And then there's emotion. Have you ever gone to bed overwhelmed, only to wake up feeling just a little lighter? Researchers believe sleep, and especially dreaming, may help process emotional experiences, not by erasing painful memories, but by softening their emotional intensity over time. It's as if your brain says, "Let's replay this, but in a safer place." That doesn't mean dreams are therapy sessions. Real life is far more complicated. But they may be one reason we gradually recover from difficult experiences instead of reliving them forever. Still, dreams remain deeply mysterious. No scientist can look at your dream and say exactly what every symbol means. Dream dictionaries promise simple answers. A snake means this. Water means that. But real neuroscience doesn't support universal meanings like those. The same dream can mean completely different things to different people, because every brain is built from unique experiences. Your dreams are personal, not because they're magical, but because your memories are. And perhaps that's the biggest surprise of all. Dreams aren't trying to predict your future. They're constantly reshaping your past, so you're better prepared for tomorrow. Every strange conversation, every impossible landscape, every emotional moment. They're all created by the most complex object we know exists, the human brain. So the next time you wake from a dream that makes no sense, don't dismiss it as meaningless. It may simply be the visible surface of an invisible process that's been quietly shaping who you are all along. Because while you sleep, your body rests. But your mind keeps building the person you'll become when you wake up. If you enjoyed exploring this idea, subscribe for more documentaries that challenge the way you think.